Hello everyone and welcome to Odds Market. Today we're looking at the Confederations Cup, which is contested by 8 teams this month, giving football fans and punters something to get excited about during an otherwise pretty empty summer. It's a bit of an odd quasi-competitive tournament that provides hosts Russia a dry run ahead of next summer's World Cup. But it does feature some strong teams and some of the world's best players will be on show. Some teams are taking it more seriously than others, but we'll get into that a bit later. Hosts Russia automatically qualify, as the World Cup holders Germany, and the remaining 6 berths are filled by the winners of the various Confederations Championships from around the world. This means you get minnows like New Zealand and Australia coming up against heavyweights like Portugal and Chile. It should make for an interesting mix, and it will certainly be great to see the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo and Alexis Sanchez terrorising defences this summer. The 8 teams have been divided into 2 groups, so with Group A you've got Portugal, Mexico, Russia and New Zealand, while Group B contains Germany, Chile, Cameroon and Australia. The top 2 teams in each group qualify for the semi-finals, then the final is in St. Petersburg on July the 2nd. We've got 4 matches to kick things off. The first is Russia versus New Zealand, which it looks a bit of a mismatch, to be honest. New Zealand are the complete outsiders here, all the way out at 350 to 1 with 10bet, whereas Russia are joint 4th favourites at 17 to 2. They'll have home advantage here, so they really should be winning this. They have far superior players. New Zealand isn't really a country that has a great footballing tradition. They have a couple of players of note: West Ham defender Winston Reid and Leeds striker Chris Wood, who's done a good job in the Championship this season. But Reid's going to miss the tournament, and Wood isn't even tested at the highest level. Russia should be far too strong. Russia minus 1.5 on the Asian handicap looks a good option here. At 188 bet, they have 2.02 on this. You can get around the evens mark, which looks a good bet. European champions Portugal have a tough start to their group against Mexico. You could well see these 2 teams qualify for the semi-finals at Russia's expense. Portugal are probably the best team there. They have talent such as Cristiano Ronaldo, the new boy at Man City, Bernardo Silva, who was great for Monaco last season, Rui Fonte, William Carvalho, João Moutinho, Andre Gomez, the list goes on and on. They're deservedly the pre-tournament favourites, best priced at 5 to 2 or 3.5 with Bet365 and various others. But Mexico are a plucky side. They're very good in the group stages of tournaments. They took 7 points in Copa America and in the last World Cup. Whereas Portugal often get off to a bit of a slow start and then they come into their own later on. So a Portugal win doesn't really look like a foregone conclusion here. A better bet, I believe, might be on Ronaldo to score at any time at 2.38. He is just on fire at the moment. He's desperate to win World Player of the Year again, move level on Ballon d'Ors with Messi, and that just looks like a very good set of odds on clearly the most dangerous striker in this tournament. He also looks a very good bet at 2.75 with Betfred to win the Golden Boot and finish top scorer in this tournament. African champions Cameroon meet South American heavyweights Chile in what should be a fascinating battle. Cameroon are a decent side, but they should really be no match for Chile, who have emerged as a bit of a force to be reckoned with in recent years. The fact that they're at this tournament instead of Argentina and Brazil says it all, really. Chile to win this one outright looks good at 1.8 with Paddy Power. Players like Alexis Sanchez and Arturo Vidal really should have the better of Cameroon here. Finally, Australia face Germany. Germany, as I mentioned before, they're not taking this particularly seriously. There's no Manuel Neuer, Thomas Müller, Mesut Ozil, Sami Khedira, Toni Kroos, Mats Hummels, Jerome Boateng. The list goes on and on of people that are missing. But the strength in depth that Germany have is frightening. I mean, they've got some really top players that don't normally get into the German side that are going. Barcelona keeper Ter Stegen, Mustafi from Arsenal, Leroy Sané from Man City, Timo Werner, who's been lighting it up at RB Leipzig. And I mean, they're just packed full of good players from the likes of Bayern Munich and Dortmund. And these youngsters are going to be really keen to stake a claim to actually get on the plane and play in the 2018 World Cup. And Julian Draxler's their captain, who's a very, very good player. All in all, they might just about fall short against someone like Portugal or maybe Chile, but they should really be beating Australia quite comfortably. To push it out a bit more on the value stakes, you can get 1.73 with Paddy Power on Germany -1 Asian handicap. And a treble of Germany, Russia and Chile actually looks like quite a good option. You probably aren't going to see too many goals in the first round of fixtures. These tournaments do typically get off to a bit of a cagey start. And another thing I would recommend is perhaps keeping stakes relatively low for the first set of fixtures, just while you assess how competitive each team is and how seriously they're taking it. Whether Ronaldo starts, for instance, how good a side Germany put out, that sort of thing, and then you can really ramp it up in the second round of fixtures once you've got a bit of an idea of that. Hope that's been useful. Thanks very much for watching. Can't wait for the Confederations Cup. Got some great games in progress, and look forward to catching up with you again about it soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.